Bonjour Anisette, ça va? Welcome back to our week 11 of distance learning and welcome to your French lesson. Today we are going to look at our lesson 5, which is, as you can see, I can express what jobs I would like to do in the future. So we are still working towards our term 3 project, which is about my school and future plans. So let's start. So for our first task today, we're going to look at today's new vocabulary regarding jobs in French. So for our first task, we're going to do a speaking practice, and I would like you to practice your pronunciation in French. So I'm going to pronounce the words, and I would like you to repeat them after me. So let's start. Pilote, pilote. Vétérinaire, vétérinaire. Médecin, médecin. Professeur, professeur. Facteur, facteur. Pompier, pompier. Soldat, soldat. Comptable, comptable. As you can see, there are lots of letters that are silent, so make sure to practice your pronunciation. On the next slide I'm going to show you, we're going to look at other jobs in French, but as you can see, I have 2 words this time for each job. And this is because in French, as you know, sometimes our nouns are going to be different if they are masculine or feminine. And this rule also applies to our jobs in French. So the first lines are going to be the masculine versions, and then the second line are the feminine versions. Okay, so let's practice the pronunciation together. Chanteur, chanteuse. Danseur, danseuse. Mécanicien, mécanicienne. This is a long one. Mécanicien, mécanicienne. Cuisinier, cuisinière. You might remember how to say kitchen in French, which is cuisine, and you can see that this is very similar. Next, infirmier, infirmière. Acteur, actrice. Very similar to the English word actor, this one. Policier, policière. Now, I skipped 2 because they are a bit different. As you can see, they have homme or femme d'affaires. You might know already that homme means man and femme means woman. What you might not know is that affaires stands for business. So it stands for businessman, homme d'affaires, or businesswoman, femme d'affaires. So it's a bit different. Following this rule, I also have this one here. I have homme or femme, politique. So you know homme or femme. Politique is a cognate. It looks similar to the English politics or politician. So you can guess homme politique or femme politique. Good. Now, using this slide and the previous slide, I would like you to make a list of your top 5 dream jobs in French. If your dream jobs have not been mentioned, you can obviously do some research online to find the words in French. I would like you to try and use the website wordreference.com. Once you've made your list on a Word document or on a piece of paper, you can go for the rest of the lesson. Now that we know the basic vocabulary, the jobs, it's time to form full sentences. Okay, we are in year 7 and we should be able to form full complex sentences in French. So today we are going to introduce a new verb tense in French. We're going to look at the future tense. So as you can see below, we have three expressions using the future tense. So let's have a look together. The first one is je serai. Je serai, which means I will be. The next new expression is je voudrais être. Je voudrais être, which means I would like to be. And then this one is similar to the first one. It's the negative version. Je ne serai jamais. Je ne serai jamais, which means I will never be. Now, these expressions are going to be useful to form sentences expressing your opinions about your future jobs in French. Now, why are we looking at the future tense in Year 7? Because of the following reasons. First, adding a tense to your knowledge is very useful for your French ability to express your opinion. Okay, so you add more complexity to your speech and your writing. Okay, as you can express more complex ideas with these new expressions. And also, if you decide to go for your GCSEs in French, you will need to be able to express yourself using the future tense too. So this is why these expressions are going to be really useful for the next few years. Now, if you want to stretch yourself, you can even extend your sentences. So on top of your future expressions, you can also add reasons and opinions. So let's have a look. I have here the first extension possible is to say car je suis plus an adjective. Okay, so you could say I would like to be a football player because I am sporty. Okay, so you would use car je suis plus sportif. Okay, careful, I've put the feminine and masculine endings here. Or you could just explain why with a reason, an opinion, car j'aime, because I like. Let's have a look at our example. Dans le futur, je serai danseuse car je suis sportive. Aussi, je voudrais être vétérinaire car j'aime les animaux. Can you find the key future tense expressions? Can you find the extension sentences? Let's have a look. Dans le futur, in the future, je serai, I will be, danseuse, that's my dream job here, car je suis sportive. So car je suis is my extension here, because I am. Sportive is the feminine version of sporty, okay? Aussi, we have a connective here, nice use. Aussi, je voudrais être, we know this one, je voudrais être, I would like to be, vétérinaire. This person mentioned a second dream job. Why? Car j'aime les animaux, because I like animals. So these are two nice sentences with key future tense verbs and also extension elements. So this is a very good example. Now, what I would like you to do is try to create one or two sentences that are similar to the example here with some key future tense verbs and, if you can, some extensions. If you would like to look up new expressions, please make sure to use your online dictionary. Once you are done, you can continue our lesson for task 3. All right, now let's be a bit more creative. We're going to use task 1 and task 2 learning to create our profil personnel, our personal profile if you want. So I have put here a grid with different elements. We're going to look at it together, and I would like you to fill this up. So maximum time, I would say 15 minutes. So let's have a look at this grid. I have 3 columns. 2 are compulsory, you have to do these 2, but the third one is extra. Okay, so the first thing, you're gonna have to think of 2 of your dream jobs. If you want to do 3 or 4, obviously you can do more, but I want minimum 2 brainstorming on 2 of your dream jobs. So once you have the dream jobs, you're gonna have to write the names in French. that's what I've done here with the example. The dream job of this person is to be un professeur de français, a French teacher. I know, what a weird dream job. So, once you have your dream job, let's look at the first column. Best school subjects needed, maximum 3. So, to be able to do this dream job of yours, what would be the best school subjects to be good at? So, if you want to be un professeur de français, you need to be good in le français, obviously, l'anglais, and l'histoire. These are possible good school subjects that you need to be good at to be professeur de français. So that's the first column. Next, I would like you to brainstorm and think about the top 5 qualities required for your dream job here. So, for professeur de français, you would need to be patient, patient, respectueux, respectful, à l'écoute, so being able to listen, gentil, kind, and avoir de l'humour, to have a sense of humor. Okay? Obviously, for this one, you're going to need to do some research online. So use wordreference.com to find new expressions for both of your dream jobs. Extra column is for you to practice writing in full sentences. So I've put here, for example, with the expressions from task 1 and 2. Je serai professeur de français car je suis gentil et j'aime l'école. So I would be a French teacher because I am kind and I like school. So remember, this one is optional. I'm going to give you 10-15 minutes to complete this for your 2 or 3 dream jobs. Once you are done, you can go to the next slide, which is about how you can submit your work for this week. So, as usual, you will need to show evidence of the work you completed today. For Miss Margot's classes, I prefer for you to upload via the assignment tabs on our French channel, but Mr. Kevin or Miss Asma might have different options for you. You should know by now how you need to show your work to your teacher. If you have any questions, just send us a text on Teams or an email, and we'll be really happy to help you. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, Year 7. And I wish you a very good day. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. À la semaine prochaine.